You gonna send a request, right? Or you just wanna be a viewer tonight?
Huh?
You alright?
What? I was trying to figure out how I
You
was going
alright?
to
Why you
do it.
looking like that? Oh,
No, he should be.
where your man at?
Should be over. Yes, he should be.
First
You know
day
how
back
that
on the
is.
job, and he already messing up.
Well, you know how that is.
He still spring clean or something. On tonight's episode of Earth as We Know It, it's like, nah. Brought to you by James
right.
and his son.
Where's he at?
Nah. I think Reg just used this podcast and these cars to get himself drunk. You know, he used an excuse to get drunk on the Monday.
And I'll be over.
So y'all
there you go. It took you long enough.
Man, you don't take that weak ass do-rag off, man. I know there ain't no Green Bay do-rag. You are immediately dismissed from this podcast as of right now.
I can't.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I really don't. I don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
I don't get why. Listen, Aaron Rodgers gone. Y'all season is over for the next 10 years. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. You had to come back with some nonsense, but you know it is what it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all know what it is. It's the Homeboys Conversation. We got T, the super official world best trainer. What's going on? Yeah, I can hear you good.
I'm good. Can y'all hear me good? Y'all can hear me good?
Cool.
I moved the camera back.
Okay. We got Marty Boy Ayo, one of the original Homeboys. Yeah. What's going on?
Man. Fine.
Yeah. You all right? Is you drinking a protein shake this time of night?
Man,
he get the drink.
Oh, he just broke fast, so he's drinking protein shake to get it back, get all his nutrients.
Got a smoothie right here too.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay. Y'all know how we do. We're going to ask a few questions. We're going to get a few answers. This one of the first nights. It ain't been too many times. It's nothing but the fellas. So y'all going to have a much different understanding. No estrogen on the podcast tonight that kind of balances out. But I'm wondering, should I start off with bottoms up questions? Or should I do a date one-on-one question? We haven't done a date one-on-one question in a while, T. What you think?
It's up to you, man. I'm good either way.
You want to get a date one-on-one question out there?
One-on-one question.
Because I haven't asked one of these in a while.
Sound like you wanted to get that out the way.
I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to switch it up a little bit.
Touch base on that. So
I just wanted to switch it up a little bit because I can't be taking shots at the beginning and still read out all the listening questions. So I really. Okay, I'm gonna try something real easy. The question, the date one-on-one question is this: your date owns a business with their ex. Could you still date them? It really supposed to be your mate own a business with their ex. Could you still date them? Ayo?
Yeah. You get that money, baby. Yes, I could. I really don't see the problem with that. I've been in that situation. I don't see the problem with that. No, I really don't see with that.
T, you may own a business with their ex. Could you still date them?
First of all, I need to know how lucrative this business is. Is this business thriving? Or is it dead like their relationship is supposed to be? You know, if it's thriving, I definitely don't got a problem with it. And like Rhyme and Reason said, if it's just business, you know, I could deal with that. I'm gonna have my moments though when I'm snooping a little bit. I'm gonna want to know what's going on. You know, I peek in every now and then. Come up to the job. You know, to the headquarters. Hey, baby, I just want to go get one of these flowers. You know, your man wants these flowers. You know.
I agree with T. As long as it's just business and if it's lucrative, we're not about to waste no money with you sitting up there running a business with this dude and you ain't really making no money from it. But also, I need to make sure it's just business. I'm somebody, and I think when I date people, they be thinking I'm so nosy. I ask about their past because I'm trying to really consider. I need to know how y'all broke up. What is it? Did he cheat on you and you decide to leave? Did y'all both fall out of love? I need to know these things because that determines if he's still pushing up or not. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the problem comes in at. And if he done something to the point where, not even cheating or whatever, and y'all had this blow-up argument where y'all just didn't get back, sometimes y'all still love each other. And having this business together, I don't trust that. And even though you can cheat whenever, but I would hate for me to come home one day and all your stuff gone and you just said, look, you know, I just realized, being as though man Ayo got this business together, I really just still love him. Like, nah, like, so I have to, you know, I have to consider that.
I would say this. I would rather her be a silent partner, like just an investor. You ain't really got to work with him on a day-to-day. You know, just invest and then get the return.
Because we all know sometimes sitting around somebody that you was previously in love with bring back those old feelings. Like, hey, that's what happens. Okay. What they say in the comments real quick.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna come to work. I'm gonna come to the place of business trying to look my best every day, just to mess with you a little bit.
Okay.
This is what you have. This is what you got.
So let's go ahead and read a few questions. Okay. So young lady was dating a guy. I ain't getting no name. I should put down. But young lady dating this guy, and her ex-boyfriend reached out to him and actually had a terminal illness. He was about to pass away. They didn't give him much long to live. He wasn't such a good boyfriend when they was together, and the new boyfriend knew that. He asked her, could she see him? Could he see her one last time? And she basically said, well, let me check with my boyfriend, but most likely I could. When she checked with the boyfriend was like, no. He was a horrible boyfriend to you. Whatever he's going through, that's on him. I don't want no, you know, I want you to be a part of it. And I actually, if you decide to go see him, we are breaking up. Do you think that's insecurities, or do he have a point? Hey, yo.
No, he got a point. Why she need to see him? He done messed up. What does he need to say to her? That's why I want to say, what? I'm coming too. If you going to see him, I'm like, can I come? But I need to see what this last thing. If you so messed up and all this, what's the last thing you need to say to him? I'm sorry. You should have been saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of in a hard spot with this one because maybe he is trying to make amends with everybody that he wronged. So one, I do agree with you, Ayo. I would want to go. If I was to say yeah, I would want to take her there. I let them have their talk. I push off to the side, but you know, so we gonna meet in a public place. Y'all not about to meet no intimate. No, like y'all, we can go to a restaurant or we go to the park or something, and y'all can meet right there and have y'all conversation. I stay off to the side. No funny, I stay off to the side. The nigga about to die. You know, I mean, he ain't that much of a threat to me, so I ain't that worried. But I feel like he probably will want to apologize to him, so I would take her, and maybe that's that closure right there. He trying to get into heaven, you know, trying to do right before he depart and hit the upper room. I ain't I ain't gonna be at the gates blocking. I'm gonna let him go ahead, make it.
I don't. You know what's so strange? I don't have a problem with it at all. I can't see me like saying no. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I wouldn't have any insecurity. Like T said, he's not a threat to me. If you jeopardize your relationship for a dude that you know is about, you know, about the past. Let's say he had cancer, whatever. It just say terminal illness. But let's say he had cancer, something they like, man, he ain't gonna survive no more than about a few months. And if you're willing to jeopardize your life for a dude that you know ain't gonna be here 3 months, then I need you to what's name? I want you to be tempted in that way. I need to see if I can trust you without seeing you. Like for real. I need to see if I can go ahead. I need to feel like if I can trust you without looking for you. I don't like to feel like I have to be on a chick back in order to trust her. So I think I would be like, go ahead, you know. But I did see somebody, I did think in one, what's the name, like, he could apologize over the phone. Like, he could apologize through FaceTime.
But it's probably not the same.
You could still,
you know, he probably wanted to see the sincerity in his eyes.
The sincerity can be through anyway. Like, you don't have to see the sincerity. You know, he knows he's been sincere. Like, hey, we got too many space age apps where y'all can see each other. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, I would want you.
How long? Let me ask you this, Rez. How long did he have this terminal illness? Did he just find out he got it, or has it been affecting him for a while now? Because that's going to determine how he looking physically. You know what I'm saying? And how he moving. If he had it for a while, he probably deteriorating right now. So I'm definitely ain't worried about that.
He just found out about it. Let's say he just found out about it and he just got it. Well, I feel threatened. Huh?
She's not going to go see him.
Why?
She's not going to go see him then. He just found out he got terminal illness. Because he's going to try to hit her. That's one of those I'm trying to hit you before I go.
If my girl is willing to jeopardize a relationship for a dude that you know is about to pass away in 3 months, I need you to be in that position. I want to see if you do it. That's just me.
She might. Because guess what? He's literally going to take that.
Hey, he might be going sooner than later then. Go ahead. What they say in the comments?
What you said, man? You said what they said in the comments. You already said it. When you was like, when somebody said he could do that over the phone. Rhyme and Reason said she agreed with us. Serenity said right. I'm just saying though, like if you just find out it's a chance you might pass, you gonna try, especially if you really cared about her at a certain time, even though you was a bad boyfriend. You know you gonna try to clap and cheese one last time before you go. Yeah, can we meet up? I just you know, but if he had it for a while and he like bedridden and shit, go ahead and go see him.
Let him try.
I'm pretty sure he can't do it.
Okay. A guy says that him and his girlfriend always seem to have these arguments, not about just their relationship, just arguments or things the same. It seems like every time they have an argument or discussion about something, she always seems to go against him. She always going left, and it seems like even when they include other people into the discussion, when the other people, it seems like she don't take or believe what he's saying until it get confirmed. So my question to the panel is this. If you're dating somebody and it seemed like the only way they could take your advice if somebody confirms it, would you have a problem with that, T?
Absolutely. I go through that. with my friends, not y'all per se, but I hate that. That's a pet peeve of mine because it's like Okay, take for instance, I'm gonna use working out for example. Okay, I had a friend and we used to work out together, and I give him advice about stuff or tell him he should try this or try that, and he'd hear me, but he wouldn't necessarily do it. But then he went and started working out with somebody else or something, or got a coach, and they told him the exact same shit that I told him, and he did it, and it worked. And I'm like, bruh, I told you that months ago already. Like, that really irks me, when somebody do that, or you give somebody some advice, and it's like they hear you, but it's like, I don't know, you my friend, so I don't know if I can really believe. I need an outside source. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Hey, yo.
It kills me.
Just stop giving them advice. That happened to me all the time. I just stopped doing it and let you find out the hard way. Because you're not going to listen to me anyway. I keep telling you, and you always got to get an outside source. I'm just going to let you find out from the outside source.
Okay. Yeah, trust me, I've been in that situation numerous of times because people always say, you think you know everything, right? People always, oh, you think you know everything. Yeah, I guess it's a Capricorn thing.
We do.
Yeah, we do. But it's like, I get in that, and especially in dating, when it seems like the person seems to always pick the other side. And it's like, is my advice not valid because we dating, like, or like you said, even as a friend, like T, let's say, like you said, you working out, and basically, they looking at you like, man, well, you just big, or you just been doing this for a long time. That's the only reason you where you at. But then you get with somebody who, like you said, this dude like got a fitness channel and all that, and it seems like you put more validity on him simply because where he's at in life. Or even like you said, in relationships. It seemed like you could take advice from people outside the relationship because they're outside of the relationship. But in it, you like, I'm saying the same goddamn thing. Like how and it seems like it's almost like you're defensive with the person you're supposed to be friends with or in a relationship with. And that's the problem. Like you're defensive over me, but everybody else, you can accept their advice, which is a huge problem. And like you said, T, a pet peeve of mine also. Like I'm telling you this, somebody else come and say the same thing. You like, oh, okay, yeah, now I get it. I said the exact same thing. Nah, it was your tone, how you said it. Or nah, I didn't like, when you said, like it was always something crazy like that. But yeah, I have a problem with that.
Tokyo said, I don't like that. She said, mine too, T, because I said it's my pet peeve. Rhyme and Reason said, that shows a lack of trust and safety / security in that person. Tokyo agreed with you, Reds. Serenity Grace said, this is a known issue in so many ways. It's the amount of respect the person has in you. That's nice. Tokyo said, that Paul Reggie, and Rhyme and Reason said, that irks me too. I guess everybody got somebody who does that. But okay, but before you read that next one, what about this? Like, okay, say you got somebody you dealing with and you tell them about issues that's going on, but it seemed like they always taking the other person's side, or not necessarily taking their side, but pointing out, like, maybe they, like, say if you complaining about something, they say, well, maybe that person feel like this and feel like that. And it's like, sometimes you just want them to be like, you right, you know what I'm saying? Or to have your side sometimes. It feel like they always
I've been through that a lot.
You ever been through that?
That's enough. Like you intentionally go against me for the sake of going against me. Trust me. I've had arguments with people about that. And I literally test people when I see them do it. Like I'm waiting to see, like, how is my side always wrong? Like like I'm never right? Like not out of none of the discussion?
You know what that reminds me of? But we ain't gonna talk about it. It reminds me of the bike ride, the bike ride story.
No.
How we going back and forth. Nobody wanted to pick a side, but they would put up mistakes. Like, man, you on my side.
Okay, now this one right here is a real controversial story. It's funny to me, but I understand. So, dude been dating this woman for a couple of years. Not really that big of a deal. I just brought it up. She's going out with her group of friends, female friends. At least that's what she said. I'm going out with a group of my female friends. She goes over her friend's house, you know, the pregame. That's where they supposed to meet up, this, that, and the third. She caught an Uber over there. While over there, she wastes something on her clothes. She calls her boyfriend like, hey, babes, I waste something on my clothes. Look, before we go out, I need you to grab XYZ and bring it over to so-and-so house. He like that. The young lady, whoever house it was, child opens up the door, asks where, you know, his girl was at. They're in the room. When he goes in the room, his girlfriend already has her top and her bottom off and just in her bra and drawers. As he walks in, he sees the two girls, which wasn't no problem, but then he sees the gay friend sitting right there. He becomes livid immediately. After you doing get naked in this mother with this, you know, whole argument ensued, blah, blah, blah. She eventually put it in the clothes. That eventually go home. At home, they're arguing about the situation. She's like, it's nothing like that. He's always around. We all do it. It's not that big of a deal. He's like, no, it ain't no, you know, we just all do it. It is a big deal. So he's going off. She's basically saying, you're too insecure. That's not a problem. The guy is gay. And she's like, I don't care. He's still a man. There's no reason for women to get a dress in front of a dude if you ain't smashing. Do y'all feel like, this guy has a point? Or as men, is it something that we would just be over exaggerating? Hey, yo, I'm gonna start with you.
I see where he's coming from, but I wouldn't, me myself, I wouldn't care. I would look at him as if he one of them. When I walked in there, I wouldn't have cared when I walked in there. I would have handed her stuff and said, hey, y'all have a nice time. I see where he's coming from, though, but I guess you shouldn't get a dress in front of any man, but is that, oh, no. I wouldn't get mad.
Listen, man. Listen, unbeknownst to him, this dude probably done seen them butt naked a million times before that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done been in every situation with them, done seen them naked. He gay. I mean, how mad can I be? He gay. I would be more worried about this nigga looking at me than looking at my girl when I walk into my brother. Like, he gay. Like, and then how long I got to ask a question like, how long have they been friends? Did he already know that she has a gay friend? Or is this just a nigga that just came along that happens to be gay? That's the other girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because if he been their friend for a long time, the nigga, I'm sure he done seen every female friend that she got, he done seen all of them naked. So I wouldn't even really get mad. Here go the clothes, man. Hurry up, put that shit on. And then I just roll the fuck out.
Devil's advocate. I'm going to be in my feelings. I'm going to be emotional. I don't want, let me say this. This is a false notion that all men do, ladies. Every woman on here. We all believe we are y'all first when we sleep with y'all. I believe that I don't. Most men. Not your first.
That's if I know you've been
not your first reality. We know you've been with other people. I'm saying we all want to feel like you are exclusive. I don't care what nobody says. I never want to say it feel like my girl not exclusive. She got 10 babies by 10 different niggas. So, but I'm saying this. I don't want no other man to be seeing my girl naked. I don't care their sexual preference at that time. I don't even like my girl to have male doctors, male gynecologists. Like I have a problem with all of that. Yes, I don't like none of that. I'm selfish in that regard. I don't care. I'm going to have a huge problem, and it's not an insecurity. I keep telling people my problem is this. When you are in a relationship, you need to set boundaries. You need to set certain boundaries for yourself that the other person should be secure with. You need to start limiting stuff that you did or didn't do when you're single. When you're single, you can operate in this manner. When you're in a relationship, you need to operate in this manner. Now, if you said, y'all, if we was just having an outright discussion and you said, oh yeah, I used to do it when, you know, back then, but I wouldn't do it now, that's a whole different ballgame. But if I know you're still doing it now, I have a problem with it. That's it. I'm going to be in my feelings. That's just me, you know.
Serenity Grace said, yikes. Rhyme Reason said, I understand why he had a problem with it, but if he wanted the girls, he wanted the girls. Serenity Grace said, I have a gay friend and I'm not undressing in front of him, period. Rhyme Reason said, she wasn't even naked though, laugh out loud. Serenity said, right, Reggie, gay or not, no business saying my parts. Yeah. She also said facts. And then she said, "Get that drink though."
Again,
I ain't
yeah.
You killed that drink.
Yeah. Now again, even though this is homeboys conversation, y'all know we always do the dating 101 card game. We got the dating 101 card, 101 questions you need to ask your date when you go out. We got the bottom up, the new drinking game, as well as the 101 questions you should ask when you get into that intimate moment. Go over to the Dating 101 card game to cut your deck or two. But we're going to get into the bottom up question. Dating 101, bottom up. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to see if y'all willing to do this. Yeah. So do you want to do a multi-choice question? No. Let me look for another one.
Do what you gotta do.
Let me look for another one.
If I ain't willing to do it, I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh, this is the one we done last week. This is the one we done last week.
I ain't no sucker.
Let me see. This also.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah,
I get to drink my liquor and have a little buzz. Worst case scenario.
We do this. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Dating 101 bottom up. Again, go to the Dating 101 card page and copy out there and actually like and follow the page. Okay, T, I'm going to ask the question. T, you got to pick AO answer. AO, you got to pick my answers, and I'm going to pick T answers. We got it? Okay. If I won the lottery for $1 million, for millions of dollars, the following day at work, I will curse everyone out, politely let my boss know I quit, or work as usual. T?
I already got my answer. Hey, we gonna say he gonna curse everybody out.
Yo, what you think I'm gonna say? I'm gonna do.
Politely tell your boss you gonna quit.
T, I don't think you got nobody at your job that you even tell me you dislike. So I'm gonna say you're gonna politely let your boss know you quit. Was I right?
No, my answer not even on the card. I'm not even gonna come to work the next day.
Hey yo, what you gonna do?
Was I right?
I'm gonna do a no call, no show.
Curse everybody out.
I ain't got no.
Come on, that's AO we talk about.
I ain't got nobody I'm beefing with.
What you pick? Hey, Red, I pick.
I'm gonna do a no call, no show.
Politely tell your boss that you quit.
I don't got nobody at my job I'm beefing with.
But if I had to, I'd curse everybody out. I don't care. I don't care if I do act like I like you at work or don't complain about you to my friends and stuff like that. I'm cussing everybody out. The kids, the teachers, the people who was nice to me.
No call, no show.
I got millions.
I had a problem with.
Yeah, that's what I said. No call, no show. I'm just, I'm not even gonna be in DC the next day, hopefully.
Moving right along. Y'all know I hate doing them questions early. Okay. Charlie and Amanda been married for Rich Drunk and Powerful. Nah, look, rhyme and reason. I literally drunk water ahead of these shots, so I won't get wasted. I literally ate something and drunk some water just because I know it's a possibility I might get drunk off this shot. Okay. Charlie and Amanda been married for 10 years. 10 years before they actually got together, Charlie had already bought his house. They got 2 kids together. Recently, Charlie got into a car accident, serious, but he didn't really get injured or anything like that. But from a lawsuit that he actually got a large sum of money. He took the money and paid off the house. Now, when she first moved in and they got married, the agreement was that she would pay the utilities and things around the house, cable, stuff like that, etc., and he would pay the mortgage. After he paid off the house, they had a joint bank account that they would still put into to pay off the bills. 3 months go down the line, and the lights get cut off. Charlie's livid, asking his man, like, didn't you pay the bill? She told him no. He's like, what the heck you mean no? She said she felt like she thought he would pay it. He's like, why would you assume I'm going to pay your bills? This was our agreement, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, well, since you no longer have the mortgage, I felt like it was your responsibility to pay all the other bills that I had. Question is this. Do you believe she has a point? Was she wrong for not paying the bills that she agreed, being as though Charlie paid off the house? T.
All right, so look, I don't feel like she was right for doing that like that. I feel like she should have had a conversation with him after he paid off the house. Because I'm not gonna lie, if we got this agreement where you pay this and I pay that, and then your shit get paid off and I still got paid, I'm gonna be feeling the type of way too a little bit. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be fucked up. I'm like, damn, I gotta still pay this. This motherfucker got paid nothing. So we'll have a conversation, and I'll be like, well, how about now we just split the other bills up half and half? How about that?
Okay.
That's how I feel. Like, why don't we just do that?
Like, yeah, like, I'm going with. I agree with Tioma. We need to have a conversation after that bill get paid off, so we can figure out who's paying what. But I wouldn't be mad because I would go ahead and pay the rest of the bills if I'm the man. I would go ahead and do it.
Again, I guess I'm the odd man out. Let me tell you this. If that was the case, I didn't have to pay the house off. I could have still just been paying with the whistling that had you paying the light. Listen, I paid off the house that I bought before you, and even though you my wife now and you moved in and your agreement is to pay the utilities, you need to continue to pay them goddamn utilities. I took a lump sum of the money that I got from an accident and paid off the house so I could pay off some other bills and get ourselves in a different position. I don't see why I feel like, I don't see why I got to now pay bills that I chose to eliminate from myself. I think that's petty. And I would have been livid if I come home on a Sunday evening and think I'm about to sit down there and watch football and we ain't got no power. We ain't got no power. I'm going to be livid. I don't think it was right, and I think she should still continue to pay the bills. I paid off the house.
I do feel like she should have continued to pay the bills until they had the conversation. If they wasn't gonna have a conversation, then yeah, continue paying the bills. Don't just abruptly stop. You know what I mean? But if y'all gonna have a conversation, pay the bills, then have a conversation. If he agreed, then okay. If not, y'all at a crossroads now. Y'all need to figure. Well, you need to figure something out, not him, because that's his house. You know what I'm saying? So either way, she gonna end up paying bills. Because if she leave him, she gonna have to pay rent and bills, or mortgage and bills. If she stay, just pay the bills. So
my thing is, as a guy, like, yeah, I would want. See, I would want it to be easy on my woman. We're cool with that. I'm cool with that. But I don't think you should get off like, oh, now you paid off the house. Now I'm just free to do me, and you still got to pay bills because you're a man. And I tell people all the time, money is not a gender role. It is a resource. You have a certain resource. I have a certain resource. So being though it is a resource, your money is my money. If that's the case, then we should, if worst case scenarios, we splitting this. But because the electric, gas, water, all that is never going away. Them always going to be our bills. That's the worst case scenario. But at the end of the day, nah. I don't feel like now you get to keep 100% of your money and I got to like now stop paying other bills.
No, I don't feel like that either. That's why I said they should split the bills.
What if the shoe was on the other foot?
Because the mortgage paid off now.
You said that if you was the one playing it and that person paid off the bill. What if you the one who paid off the house?
If she paid off the house, you don't pay the bills, we're going to have a conversation immediately. Soon as she get the money, we having a conversation. Hey,
no, I'm saying,
so look, I know you get the settlement, right? So what we going to do about the house and the bill? I'm gonna break the bills down. Then I'm gonna say, well, since I don't have to pay the mortgage no more, now I can help with the bills, because that's, like you said, that's a constant. That's gonna always be there. And if I'm not paying that, then I mean, she gonna be struggling. Or I'm not even gonna say she's struggling, but she gonna be having to pay that on her own. Not saying she's struggling, but I try to take some of the slack. I try to take some of that off of her and pay half, and she pay the other half. That way, we both got a little bit of something for our pockets too, or whatever the case may be. That's just how I feel it. I gotta scroll. Shit. Sorry, y'all. Okay, start from here. Youth Mentor Smith said Charlie sound like he on bullshit.
Not yet.
Anything you drunk, Red. Josh said, hell no, why my man's lights off. Ryman Reason said she can't make that decision on her own. There should have been a conversation. Let me stop saying Serenity said, oh damn, that's messed up. Josh said, this nigga had a tremendous accident though. Serenity said, now that our money has changed, there should be a new agreement. Agreed.
Yes.
And she asked, did you say they were married? Yo laughing, and Serenity agreed with me.
I'm going to now do
That's it.
101 questions you should ask yourself before dating. But I always like doing these because T do not like doing them. So I always like doing them just to like bother him. Yes. Hey, yo, I'm going to start with you. What has your past partner said about you that you are willing to work on for your future relationships? Yeah.
Do we got to drink if we don't answer it?
Take a shot if you don't want to answer
it. No, I'm not answering it.
I need to work on.
Let me go first.
Yeah, go for it.
Since it seems like my brothers are stuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all go first, and I'll go after.
See? All right. Seeing things from the other person's point of view, and not just from mine. I'll say that. Trying to be more understanding to how what I do or what I say might affect the other person.
Yeah, that's cool.
I can laugh
with me. I think it's,
I'm gonna let you go.
I have heard you got to stop making it feel like everybody thinks like me. Like that's like everybody don't think exactly like me. I always think certain things is common sense, and I always come back with telling somebody, yeah, common sense ain't always common. Because I assume everybody thinks exactly like me. Like I'm assume, like I see certain issues and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the problem. And I assume everybody else see it as a problem. So people warn me like, hey, you have to stop thinking everybody thinks like you. That's one of my biggest, I guess, issues that women have when I'm dating. Ayo.
And that jive like go into what I'm saying though, because you'll feel like that and then say something, but you won't acknowledge how it might make the other person feel when you say it, because you thinking they should have been thinking how you thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that all
exactly.
is like,
hey yo,
yeah,
you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
a
said
work in
something I
progress.
need to work on. I need to work on.
Yeah. What have your past partner said? There's something that you need to work on in the future with a future relationship.
Always messing with a lot of women, and I'm working on that right now.
This wild dude here.
Of all things.
Of all things, this is what he said.
Okay. Again, go with the Dating 101 card page and get y'all a pair of 101 questions you should ask yourself. Okay, next question. A man meets a young lady. Oh, my bad.
Why? Hold on, let me read the comment. Tokyo said that was my thing. 100 sheesh me to Reggie. Wayne said because you an asshole, Reg. Rhyme Reason said good job, T. Because I finally answered. And Wayne laughing. You know the purple cards. I see the purple cards come out. I get the man ducking.
T don't like that. Okay. Next question. Man meets a young lady on a dating app and decides to take her out on a nice date. He end up, going to the bathroom. He ended up going to the bathroom like they just ordered a drink. He ended up going to the bathroom. He thought he had to pass gas and end up shotting. Instead of coming back to his date, he made a beeline for the exit and left because he was too embarrassed to go let her know what happened. Let me ask you this. If you went out on a date and something embarrassing like that, what happened? Could you go back and inform your date that, hey, look, we gotta go? T.
Man, listen.
I guess so.
Listen.
I guess when he went to the bathroom, he probably
or just his drawers. If it just got on, listen to me. If it just got on my drawers, I'm gonna throw them drawers away. I'm gonna wash my ass in that bathroom, and I'm free balling the rest of that date if she's bad enough. If I think I'm gonna score, I'm gonna wash my ass in that bathroom, throw them drawers away. I'm free balling the rest of the night. If it got on my pants, I got to go. I'm not even gonna explain to her why I got to go. She just taking a beeline to the door. And that's straight up like that. I'm gonna say God didn't see fit for us to date each other, cause
hey yo, what you doing?
I didn't know. I didn't fan about a worse situation. I'm getting out of there. I'm hitting the window. I'm calling the Uber while I'm in the bathroom. I'm hitting the window. The Uber gonna smell it. She won't. I gotta go. Like it might have. Even if it don't hit your pants, it might have went down your leg. You ain't got time for that, man.
That's not a shark. That means you really shitting on yourself. You have some diarrhea
after the shot, like it drizzled out your leg. You never know,
man. I'm with the guys. I'm honest. I'm not going back. I don't see. Let me say this. I can't see me going and I can't see me going and actually telling this girl that I'm in the bathroom.
I'm not telling her either.
I can't see me letting her know. So at this point, I gotta go. I don't know. My only issue is if we order drinks already or something like that, I'm like, dang, it's gonna look like I snuck out on a bill. That's the only thing that would get me. But I think I gotta go too. But I can't let her know why I gotta go. Like
cash appers. Just cash appers.
That's what I got. That sounds like a plan.
Cash.
Man, look, I'm locking the bathroom door if it ain't get on my pants. And I'm washing my ass. Can't nobody use the bathroom till I'm done. And I'm free balling. She never gonna know what happened. I'm free balling. Yeah. Nigga, I'm gonna be on that pushing the little soap joint on the sink. I'm gonna like what's that suave? That's the hand
what
soap
they
suave. Wayne said I'm gonna go home, fuck that date. Ryan said ain't no way I'm confessing to that shit. Wayne said I'm gonna call her when I get home. He said I call her when I get home. I had a family emergency. And then he like, fuck that, Tioma. I ain't stinking around no female. I said I'm gonna wash my ass. Serenity said smart T. Wayne said what? It's like, and my ball. What? It's like, and my balls ain't sweating cause no head. Oh yeah, that's what he said. He agreeing with you, Avery. Serenity said, but the doodle stank gonna be on you. No, it's not. Not if you wash good. You know how good I'm gonna have to wash. I'm gonna really wash. And besides, like I said, it depends on how bad she is. If I'm gonna stay or not. If she bad, I'm washing. That's going. I'm free balling. I'm washing.
Okay, moving.
Tokyo said,
moving right along. They done.
Hold on. But the real question, why you ain't hold that far then?
He was in the bathroom when it happened. He was in the bathroom when it happened. That's why.
He said, you ain't watching good
in the bathroom when it happened. Okay. Again, this is Dating 101 card game bottoms up. This is the fun, love, drinking game that you can play with your friends. Good game, night game that you and your buddies and everybody could actually play. Go over to the Dating 101 card game page and check out all the Dating 101 cards from first dates to bedtime dates. So go over to the page. Bottom up question. Hey, yo, I'm going to answer yours. Hey, yo, you going to answer T, you going to answer mine. Okay. Which one will you prefer? Makeup sex, breakup sex, or sex with a secret lover? Tell me when y'all got your answer. You answering for me.
Who am I answering for?
I'm answering for T.
Yeah, and I'm answering for you. You ready?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Yeah. Hey, yo, what T would do?
Honestly, it's not on there. I think it's all the above, but I'm going to go with secret lover.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. But if you got to pick one of the cards, if you got to pick one of the cards,
say secret lover. Okay. Okay.
He right. For you, I'm gonna say
right.
Makeup sex.
Hey yo, I think you'll go with breakup sex.
Yes, you're right, man.
Yeah. I ain't want to drink no more tonight. I did not. Now again, this is bottoms up Dating 101 card game. Now originally when we created this card game, you were supposed to drink if the person got it right, the other person was supposed to drink, but Siobhan felt like y'all would be drunk before the night before you get through the car. So we changed the narrative, huh?
That's the point.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point.
So
you ain't supposed to finish
moving right along. The young lady started dating this guy, and it was going well. After about a month of dating, she basically told him, you know, he started to make her feel uncomfortable because after about a month and he got comfortable with her, he started to make a lot of little sexual comments, sexual gestures, and this, that, and the third. The videos he probably would send was a little sexual in nature, like you know, maybe dogs humming, all this type of freaky stuff. She basically told him, like, look, this starting to make me uncomfortable. We really still just getting to know each other, yada, yada, yada. So after a while, his personality changed, she said. She said he started to treat me like one of the homies. Like, hey, what's up, yada, yada, this, that, and the third. Their whole vibe started to change. And then she started to feel like he didn't become distant, but it became like just a friend situation. When she called him and asked him why he changed, he said he's just trying to keep the peace and not, you know, like ride a boat. If me being too sexual offend you, I didn't want to offend you. She's like, nah, but you kind of now see me like one of the homies. And he basically said, you are. He said, because if sex bothers you, which I have in a relationship, then there's no reason for us to continue that part of dating. Let's just be friends. She basically felt like that was wrong. She just wanted him to slow down. T, do you feel like either who had a point? Did she or he had a point?
Nah, I like what he did. I'd do the same shit. But I would have told her, like, when we had that conversation, I'd be like, listen, I'm trying to hit. You know I'm trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? When we started this thing, this how I was acting. It was all good. Now, we getting a little deeper into it. It's becoming a problem. So let's just eliminate it. Let's just be cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be about sex. We just be cool. Because I'm not about to keep wasting my goddamn time. You know what I want.
Okay.
And this is me. So, yeah. Fuck me or fuck off.
I've never heard that one, but I like it.
Hey,
yo. Is it Jameson?
I just made it up
hey,
just
yo.
now. It's the Jameson. Well, let me get a shirt.
Hey, the question is, dude, did he come off wrong or did she come off wrong?
Nah, I would have did that too. Like, if you ain't down with the business, friend zone. It's friend time.
No, is you trying to?
Man, I do that all the time. I ain't want to say that, but if you ain't down,
you made this nigga have a memory.
And usually that'll make them be down. So
maybe not. I'm with T. I feel like I agree with T. Look, we've been dating for a month. At this age, look, you know why we didn't start dating because we wanted to be like best friends or whatever. We've been dating for about a month. If my actions of being too sexual offend you, I'm cool with that. I can back off. But don't get mad that now I'm treating you like somebody I don't want to sleep with. Because that's kind of seemed like how she now took it. Like, you mad because, like, because the first thing she would say is, all you want is sex. It's not that, but that's part of my dating routine. And if I'm dating you, this is the role you play in my life. It seems bad, but it's like, look, I'm letting you know, or let's just be cool. And I don't have a problem with what he said did. I really feel like that's what he's supposed to do.
It ain't gotta be like it ain't gotta be no beef, or we ain't gotta like have like not talk no more. It's just the way we go about things is two different ways, and maybe we not compatible with each other. And it's good that we found out early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't take it like that. And if you feel like you can't be my friend, that's showing me something too. Cause it's like you saying it seems like all I want is sex, but when I pull it back, you complain about it. So is sex all you want, and you just don't like talking about it, or what? If that's the case, let me know, and I just fuck up, and we can just fuck, and that'll be that. And let me know. Don't flip flop and play these games, cause then I'm gonna get in my feelings and I'm gonna be angry, and then I'm not gonna treat you like a friend. I'm gonna treat you like a stranger, and it's gonna be worse. That's all I'm saying. Serenity said it's all about how it started. If it's about sex, then it's expected. Otherwise, slow down.
We can slow down and be friends. So I'm going to ask the last question and actually pivot it off to what's name. I'm going to ask from the After Dark question. 101 questions you should ask your mate. More so when you're in a relationship and you really want to know how freaky they are. The question is this. How important is it for your partner to climax? Hey, yo.
Very important. Very important. Why you doing
It's very important.
climax? I used to do that when I was younger. I ain't cared when I was younger. I'm like, you better get yours before I get mine. But now I'm older. I care about the ladies now.
Okay. T.
It's very important. I like to consider myself a pleaser. You know, it's more about it's more about, I try to make it more about her than me. You know, because let me tell you this, I'm definitely gonna get mine one way or the other. I got five reasons why I'm gonna get mine at the end of the day. Okay, I got 5 of them, 10 actually, but so I'm gonna do whatever's in my power.
Okay.
To make her get hers.
Yes,
you know?
that's one of the most important things, because I'm with T. Maybe it's a Capricorn thing. Look, I need you to remember this, like every day. Like when I call, I need in your mind to be like, oh yeah. I need you to be like talking to your girlfriends, like, oh yeah, when he called, I'm shutting all y'all up. Like, yeah, he coming over. Like, that's how I need it. And you definitely ain't gonna get that reaction if a woman is not climax, or vice versa. So again, go to the Dating 101 card game to get your Dating 101 card paper. I mean card game. Again, this is Homeboys Conversation. Of course, Ayo got his, T got his. He just never show it.
You know my shit always.
Besides baby making, of course. I need you gone off me. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. You definitely ain't gonna be gone off a person if you ain't coming when you whistling. You definitely not. So again, I gotta get off early because I gotta pick up my daughter in the morning from the airport. Man, it was nice. I enjoyed everybody. Thanks, Ayo, T. Thanks for everybody in the comments. What was that? Serenity. I ain't see a name. Rhyme reason. Everybody that commented, man, we appreciate y'all. Come back, not next week. We got the next because I'll be gone. But come back, we got the next for the Homeboys Conversation. Peace out.